Hey, what's up all my gorgeous ladies? I hope everyone's having a great day. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Today's video is going to be about some new limited edition products that Morphe came out with. And it's called Coca-Cola and Morphe, and it's Cherry Coke. I believe they came out with a set before that was like a Coca-Cola product. Unfortunately, when I went to order these products, they ran out. So if you want to get your hands on these products, I would order them as soon as possible before they run out. Because like I did, I was thinking about getting their other set of Coca-Cola products. They have eyeshadows and blushes and stuff. And unfortunately, I waited too long. And then when I did go to order it, unfortunately, they were all sold out. So this time I grabbed some. Part of the set, they do have some makeup sponges. You know, the Cherry Coke kind of colored sponges, I guess you call them. And I didn't get any of those. I didn't feel like I needed any sponges. Now I'm wishing I probably got them, but I got the product, so I figured that's good enough. And this is the Cherry Coke Refresher Package. It's a lip and cheek duo. I'm going to open it up. And this is how it comes. Isn't this cute? Look at the packaging of these little things. This is the gloss. And the gloss is in the color Sitting Pretty. And it looks like it's probably not going to be too dark of a shade. I think once it goes on your lips, it's going to be a nice shade of Cherry Cola. Look. And it smells just like Cherry Cola. It smells really nice. That's one thing I don't like. I don't like lip gloss that has that funky smell to them. So we'll put that aside. The next item in this little box we have is the blush. And this is in the color Terrified. Let's open it up. It has a little plastic disc in there. We'll just get rid of that. And this actually has a little scent to it, like Cherry Cola. Not a strong scent. It's just a little scent. And this is a powdery blush. I don't know if you can see that. That's the pigmentation on it. It is creamy. It seems like it's like a cream blush, but it's also, yeah, it's like a cream blush, but it also feels powdery to me. But I've never used one of these cream blushes before, so I don't know how it's going to look. I'm going to give you my honest opinion on these products. I'm going to try them out. This shade might not be my shade. I mean, it might clash. My hair's already red as it is. And this, I've never used cream blush, sorry. Once again, I can't talk. But anyway, let's just keep going. This is going to be fun, guys. The next product is the Coca-Cola by Morphe. It's the Cherry Coke Eyeshadow Palette. Now, when I saw this online, the colors were just so gorgeous. And I just had to get my hands on it. So I'm making a mess here. I have a little tiny space here that I do my videos in. I just go in my spare bedroom. And it's well packaged. And look at the case. I think this is really cute. I love the colors. It's really nice. And you can open it up. And these are all the gorgeous shades. Look at these shades, guys. And it seems like they have a lot of shimmers that makes me happy. I know I'm over 58 and they tell you not to wear like shimmer or anything. But I think these are very light shimmers. I think they're going to be really, really pretty. And this is another palette where I just have to get more organized and stuff because there's so many looks you could create with this palette. I definitely like to do more than one video on this palette. That's my goal, to do that. But like you could do a matte look, you could do a shimmer look. So I'm going to try to do a halo eye this time using these products. And we're just going to see how it goes. And they do have the shades. Unfortunately, they're on this little plastic sheet. And you guys know, as you know, when I go to read little things in small print, it's a little tough. So I might have to hold on to this and so you know what colors I'm using. Some of the names are funny. You get Sweet Cray, So Delish. There's a Gimme More. There's a Pretty Please. One that's called Pit Happens. Oh, that's a kind of an interesting name for some of these shades. Wild Bunch, Fruity Fierce, Very Cherry. So all these colors are really, really nice. And I think it would be better if I had a red outfit on. But with my red hair, sometimes red on red doesn't look great. But we're going to just see how it goes. And we're just going to get started. Now, this time, as usual, I did my eyebrows. I know they look a little dark. Like, you know, my lighting in here is not perfect. I have my little light in front of me, my makeup mirror, and the one above my head. So I'm trying to sit in such a way that you don't see the glare from the overhead light. And we're just going to get started because I already did my foundation to save a little bit of time. My last video ran a little long. So I want to keep them short and simple. But if you need to look, most people know how to put their foundation on. I know I've done it in some videos, so we're just gonna get started. And please forgive my brushes. That's one thing I gotta do after this video. I'm gonna have to clean my brushes. I try to do them on a weekly basis if I can, but usually when I do my videos, it's usually on a Sunday. I'm trying to figure out how I can do a video in the middle of the week, which I think would be awesome. But the problem with that would be is that when I come home from work, I'd have to take off all my makeup and then redo it later at night. And then, of course, before I go to bed, I'd have to wash it all off. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about. I'm going to play it by ear. But like I said, I'd have to wash my face like twice. But, you know, I want to get more videos out there for you guys to enjoy. Now, the tricky part is what color to use. It's really hard because I'm not usually a red person. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's like 7 shimmers in here, guys. So I think I'm going to start off. We'll see how it comes out. It's in the color Fruity Fierce. And it's this shade right here. And that's the color I'm going to start with. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a brush. And I'm not going to do a cut crease with this. I'm just going to do like a halo eye. But the trick to this, these shades are red. And I think reds can be a little tricky. So what we're going to start with, I'm going to put a little bit on my brush. And then I'm going to start in the outer part of my eye like this. Just dab it on. Oh, pack it on. Oh, wow. Can you see how pigmented that is? The color is amazing. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go across the top a little bit. And you're going to blend it in. So I'm just going to go. Yeah, I need new brushes, guys. And we're just going to go like this. And you want to leave the middle part of your eye open with no eyeshadow. So I'm just taking my time, adding a little bit of product. I didn't realize how pigmented this is. I've had some palettes that you have to put like a lot of product on. And if you can see, I'm going up and above a crease and going around. Now my eye, you can tell there's not a lot of blank space there, but we will fix that with some concealer. So this is going to be a really pretty red halo eye. And as you can see, I'm making a little bit of a mess, but we'll clean that up. And just, you guys know, it's like, I think if I had younger eyes, this would look so much better. Choose another shade in the palette. You could do like, I think there's some browns in there. Now, as you can see that I went over to, there's no empty spot there, which is a boo-boo on my part. Like I said, I definitely need new brushes. This brush I used to love, but I think from all the times I've cleaned it, it's not like thin like it used to be. So then I'm going to take my concealer, and the concealer, of course, I've been using lately is the Flower Beauty by Drew Barrymore, and this is in the color Light. This is the lightest shade they make, and what I'm going to do is just cut out a little spot in the middle of my eye, my eyelid, and I'm going to go very slow so I don't mess it up. And this is where you're going to put your shimmer shade to create the halo eye. And then I'm going to just pat it down a little bit with my finger, just because we don't want it too much concealer there. Now, I have hooded eyes, so this, sometimes I get the looks it's a little tough, but I'm learning how to do it a little better. And at my age, it's a little tough. I don't have the nice firm eyelids that the younger people have, but I still love makeup. I've loved makeup. I blend out too much of the product. Now the next shade, I'm going to put a little bit under my brow, I think. And I'm going to pick a really light shade. And I'm just going to use this little Morphe brush. It's skinny. It comes in the bag, which I showed you. And I think I'm going to go in with the color. It's called, let's see. We got Refresh Shesh. Refresh Shesh. That's a hard word. And there's also this shade here, and so Delish. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, and there's also a pretty color over here. So you got to move this. It's called, oh, Yum Yum. So let's see. I think I'm going to go with the bottom shade, Refresh Sesh. I know I'm not saying it. It's like a creamy off-white shade. And I'm just going to blend that in a little bit, just to tone down and make sure there's no harsh lines from that fruity color that I put on. Now it's making it look pink, which is okay. I don't know if I like that, but it's just like I put the color too high. So I'm just using this shade just to blend out the edges a little bit. And not necessarily the pink's a bad color. Like I said, a lot of people can have, I have small eyes. My features are small, so trying to recreate some of these looks can be a little challenging. But that's what makes it fun for me, because I love to try the new looks that people come up with. All right, then I'm going to go back in with my blending brush and just blend that in a little bit more, just so we don't have any harsh edges. Next thing, I'm going to use a flat brush. And this is also by Morphe. It came in the bag. And what I think helps is when you're using a glitter shade, I'm going to do a couple of little tricks here. I've got my glitter glue, and this is from Too Faced. It's Glitter Shadow Primer. And I think this, I usually forget to use it, but I think if you do use it, it does help. You just put a little bit over where I put the concealer, and it's a little tacky. It's a little sticky. So I think that'll help the shimmer stay on better and not get all over your face. But this is like a fine shimmer. I find that, you know, the chunky shimmer sometimes is a little difficult to work with. But if you're going somewhere special, I think it's totally worth it. Now to pick the shimmer shade. That's going to be tough because I love all these colors here. Let's see. I think we don't want too much. I've already got plenty of red and little pink in there. So I'm going to go with a little gold, I think. And it's in the shade, let's see, Gimme More. And what I'm going to do with this brush too is I'm going to spray a little of my primer spray. And I'm using the Prime Set Refresh Hangover 3-in-1 makeup spray, setting spray. And just put a little bit on the brush. And then I'm going to take my brush and go into that shade Gimme More. Now, I've never used these, so I don't know how well they're going to work. I do have issues with some of these palettes with the glitter. So we're just going to pack that on. Oh, that is pretty. I'm just going to get a little closer so you guys can see that. And you just want it in the center. Around. You want it to be in the center of that fruity color that we put on. Just a little bit where I put the shimmer, just to blend it in a little bit. Just so it looks blended better. Oh, I like that. What do you guys think? Just making sure both sides are even. I don't know why. One eye always seems to come out better than the other. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in another shade under my lash line. And I think I'm going to go in with one of those dark browns. I think it'll look really nice. because Cherry Cola, it does have, it's like a brown soda. It's called Sunday Fun Day. We got Pit Happens, and we have All In. So I think with this look, I'm going to go with Sunday Fun Day, and it's this dark brown shade right here. Oh my God, I always think that I have a favorite palette, and I do. I have like the Pumpkin Spice Too Faced palette, but I think this is going to be my next favorite palette. These colors are just so, so pretty, and I think these colors would be great for fall. Because when fall comes, you're thinking apple picking and fall colors, you know, reds and browns and oranges, even greens. So the brush I'm using is the Morphe X Jaclyn Hill J43 brush. I've had this brush for quite a while. And I'm just blending that in right almost up to the corner, right about here. And I'm using a very thin brush and just wiggling it back and forth. Yeah, I'm not doing something too drastic under my eyes. There's no reason you can't. You can add another color if you like. You can add something to make it a little darker if you want. You can even go underneath this color with another shade. And I think that's not, I'm going to skip that. I think I just want to do and just blend it in some more. I think that looks pretty good. But what I'm going to do, just because I can see a little bit of harshness on the colors. So I'm going to go back in with my blending brush and blend it in some more. Like I said before, the lighting in here is a little tough. So when I do it, it looks okay. And then when I look in the light, it just looks like it's too dark or it's not blended enough. That's a trick. You really, really it's really important to blend your eyeshadow. Look at that. I just think that looks really, really pretty. Now, as I've already done, almost done with my eyes, we're going to try a little, my liner. And these are my trusty, I've used these in another video. They're winged eyeliners stamps. Unfortunately, one of these stamps I had a little trouble with last video because it got a little piece torn off or the shape of it was kind of off. But you can order these on Amazon. I've seen them on Instagram. You can order them from there. Or just go online and, you know, put winged eyeliner stamps. And I'm just going to, you want to look straight ahead too. So it's a little, you can see that. And it's a little tough right there, that empty space. And I'm going to fix that, which I have a little trouble doing. Because you can see I have hooded eyes. So sometimes there's a little crease there. And you can see I made a little smudge, which is okay. I'm just going to use my tissue and just get rid of that little spot. Here we go. Like I said, I'm not perfect with these. I'm trying to get better at it, but it does take practice. And when you have anxiety issues like I do, it does affect your hands, and it just, like, makes me shaky sometimes. And honestly, what I think I need is I think the ink is running out in these pens, so I think I'm going to have to order some more. I think that's what the problem is. These are getting old, and I probably need to get some new ones. I know this eye is not coming out the same. There we go. Told you, one eye always comes out better than the other. So please forgive the eyeliner, guys. I mean, I'm trying the best I can to make it look good. One eye always looks better than the other. But from a distance, I think it looks pretty good. I know this eye isn't perfect. So please forgive that. It's just what it is. I'm practicing. I'll get better at it. But if you have any tips or tricks, I've seen videos on how to do a really nice winged eyeliner. But unfortunately, I'm 58 years old. So sometimes when I try to create makeup looks, it's not the same as when you're 20-something and you have these gorgeous, firm eyelids. But that's okay. So far, like I said, if you really enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, like my channel, and subscribe. It would mean the world to me to add some new subscribers to my channel. Now, this is in the shade Cherryfied. Now, I'm not sure if you use your finger or a brush. I'm going to try the brush. I don't know if it's going to, because it's kind of a creamy blush. So I'm starting off with just a little bit of product. Let me try my finger to see how that works too. And then I'll blend it in. Yeah, it's very creamy. It goes on nice and smooth. I'm surprised. I don't usually use like a creamy type of blush. And I'm just using this big brush here to blend that up and out. And I'm only using a little bit at a time. I don't want my face to be too red. As being a redhead, it can do that to my skin. I'm very, very fair. But I like to test out new products. I like to try them, give you guys my review on them, what I think about them. And I think this is a nice creamy blush. I'm not sure if it's the right shade for me. I do like the eye colors. I think there's a lot of pretty shades in there. And I'm just adding a little, I don't want it to be too dark. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. I'm just going to add a little bit. I'm going to get a fluffy brush. This is just a Too Faced brush I got with a kit. Dabble just a little bit of powder. Tap off the excess. I just want to tone down that blush a little bit. Excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. I just getting powder everywhere. Yeah, I think that looks a little better. It's just tough because my lighting's not the best, so it looks like it's okay. But then when I look in the mirror that I have above me with the light, it looks fine. But then when I look down at my camera, on my phone, it looks a little dark. I think I'm gonna get a little lip liner and see. And I'm gonna, that's a little dark. Well, oh, here it is. This almost looks like a shade. It might be, this is a shaping lip liner, Colorsensational lip liner, and this is in the shade Plum Passion. I'm thinking it will look really good with this shade, with the lip gloss. I always like to define my lips a little bit. And then I'm just going to take my finger and just blend it just a little bit. I think once I put the lip gloss on, it'll look much better. Let's see. Oh, this smells really good. It goes on nice and creamy. It's not sticky at all. I'm not sure if I like it with the lip liner. Lip liner might be a little dark. So I'm just gonna dab it with a tissue. Just to soften it up just a little bit. I think a little lighter lip liner would be better. This one I thought would look good with it. It's not bad. And I'm not really going anywhere anyway, so. Oh, I love this. I really love this lip gloss. It adds a nice pretty shine to your lips. It smells good. It goes on nice. Doesn't feel sticky at all. And I don't think it looks too bad with a liner. But I think I need a liner that's a little less dark. But I hope you enjoyed this look anyway. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Have an awesome day, guys. Bye.